We designed it in such a way that it is basically something you can just get out of your pocket and use anywhere at any time. The most useful example could be a pregnancy test or a COVID home test. Everybody can use them. You can perform them anywhere. You don't need a laboratory, you don't need training.
Welcome to the Startup Passport by Frontwalker. Today we are joined by Lutger Rutten. Thank you very much for joining.
Happy to be here.
You're the co-founder of Sixth Sense Diagnostics.
Yes.
And you also did a PhD in Wageningen.
Still doing
It,
it.
exactly. And then turned something that you're studying essentially also partially into your own company.
Exactly. It all started about 4 years ago as a student challenge. With a team of about 10 people, we were working on a biosensor, at that time in human diagnostics. And we really liked the technology. We were like, this is going to be the next great thing in diagnostics. So after we finished the student challenge, we decided to keep it going. And after a bit of trial and error, we were still students at the time, so we were also finishing our master projects. It took some time, but we're finally ready to get this product to market. We've been working on this now for almost 4 years. And the technology is pretty much ready with our first customer. So at this moment, we're ready to go.
And can you describe a scenario where you guys come in essentially?
Yes, so we're really focusing on helping quality inspection companies to find the difference between fungal infections and mechanical damage. Take, for instance, avocados. They might show some brown or black spots, which can be either because they have been stuck in a box or because there's a fungus growing. And with your eyes, it all looks exactly the same, so you cannot tell the difference. Even the experts who do this stuff on a daily basis, they cannot tell the fungus apart from mechanical damage. And we want to help them to make this distinction easier. For instance, by allowing them to test on site, really within minutes, whether this fungus is there or not, whereas conventional laboratory studies would take days or sometimes even weeks before you get a result.
And where essentially are you trying to implement the test? So where would they be done? Let's take the avocado example. They get here, and then they get to the supplier, and then who's testing it essentially? So who's using your service or your product? Is it someone who purchases them, or could that be an authority?
So right now they're already doing these inspections, or they're being done by independent quality inspection companies. So there are importers and exporters, and they hire this independent party to do the analysis. And we will be providing our diagnostic tests to these people. So they're already doing these tests by eye right now, where they cannot distinguish the fungus from the mechanical damage. And they will essentially be also the people who are using our tests in their own locations, exactly where they're already doing it right now. Just they take one more step, which is using our test.
And how do they use the test? Like, what does it require to do the test? Does it need access to a lab, or does it not at all because it's so quick, as what you said before?
Yes, we designed it in such a way that it is basically something you can just get out of your pocket and use anywhere at any time. The most useful example could be a pregnancy test or a COVID home test. I think we're all familiar with those kind of tests. Everybody can use them. You can perform them anywhere. You don't need a laboratory, you don't need training. It's basically that kind of assay that people will be performing when they use our technology.
So could you also imagine selling those things B2C, essentially to the end user? Because of course they don't need it in that kind of scale, but it might just be an interesting thing maybe to play around with, but also in case you ever want to buy something or you buy something in a little bit of a larger quantity, and then you think, oh, let me just test it. Is that also something that you could see?
I mean, yes, of course. We have seen with the COVID pandemic that a lot of people can buy these kind of assays. But for this specific application that we're targeting right now with the avocados, we don't really see a market for direct consumer sales. So we're really focusing on the quality inspection companies for now. But you can take it broader, go through the entire cycle or the entire chain of the avocado supply, both at the growers, at the people who then sell it to supermarkets. Basically, throughout the entire chain, you could use this kind of assay to do quality control, to do larger scans, to see if there's any virus or fungus appearing at any point.
And how's it looking cost-wise? Let's say you're working with the organizations that do the test anyways. Is it because from what you're saying, this is going to improve their quality standards.
Yes.
But then, of course, it will cost them something. Do you think, or from your experience so far, are they willing to take the extra step, also financially, to improve their service or their quality then in the end?
Yeah. So we already have a signed letter of intent from one of these quality inspection companies. They really see value in this because by using our test, they can improve their own services that they provide to their customer, which in the end saves the customer some money when they find out that there is a fungus present or not. So using our test will not be a major cost contribution to these companies. For instance, think again about the COVID pandemic. These kind of assays, they were quite cheap. Ours will be a bit more expensive because the technology has improved quite a bit and we're taking some more steps in our technology so that we can be extra sensitive and extra accurate. But it's not going to be a major cost for them.
And if you already have that technology right now, what is it that you are still looking for right now and in this moment to grow further and to get maybe more letters of intent, but then especially to turn those letters into actual business?
Yes, so we're always looking for people who want to collaborate and who have either some issue with diagnostics or who want to improve their own diagnostics, where we can use our technology to make their life easier. So we always want to first find a customer who has a problem and then help them solve their problem. We don't start by developing an assay and then telling you you have to buy it. No, we really want to collaborate and help you get your services better.
And to end the interview, we have some rapid fire questions. That's what we call them. So it's mostly this or that. So you can pick what you think is closer to you. The first one: academic paper or pitch deck?
Ooh, pitch deck.
Pitch deck.
Yes.
Rapid test or deep analysis?
Rapid test.
Rapid test, of course. Bootstrap or raise funds?
Bootstrap.
Regulate more or innovate more?
Innovate, definitely.
And the last question for you to finish the sentence, maybe. The biggest problem in food safety right now is?
Ooh, that's a tricky one.
It's a bigger question, that's for sure.
Yes. I would have to argue that there is a lack of using biological data that is keeping innovation down.
Thank you for sharing those insights, Lutger, and good luck with scaling the company further.
Thanks.